Yo, YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Finesse, man. Coming back with y'all with another story time, of course. This is about the time I cracked my head open in middle school. So, yeah, I recorded this before, and I didn't really like how it came out. Kind of sounded like ass. I mean, I don't want my videos to be trash, but yeah, it's been 2 days since I uploaded. I mean, I've been trying to upload every day, but I've just been really, really lazy. And the gameplay in the background is Far Cry Primal. If y'all want me to do a walkthrough, let me know down in the comments or message me on Twitter, my Snapchat, or anything in a minute if you really care. If you don't care, then don't even worry about it. I mean, y'all not really here for the gameplay. Y'all more here for the story. So, uh, also, I do want to say I will be dropping another 2K video tomorrow. Or if you want me to drop, I mean, I have a plan. I plan on dropping like a gameplay or something like that. Or if you guys want me to show you how I created the Grape Fives, I'll also drop that too. But I don't want to be too loud because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and my family's sleeping. And if you can hear my brother in the background, sorry, he just likes to snore a lot. But if you can't, don't even worry about it. Just pretend like I didn't even say nothing. But so the story goes, I was in middle school at the time. Like this is also the time I think I was still living in the castle, which, if you guys don't know, my dad married a white girl. Not to say that all white people were rich, but that's not the point. She was white, and her family had lived in this castle for a long ass time. They wound up moving out. They still live in a really nice house, but it's not as big as a castle. But I was still living there at the time, and so we had like a I guess like it was like a school activity at the end of the day, and it was like a walkathon, and the keyword is walk, and I wasn't walking that whole time. That's why I cracked my head open, but that's not the point. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. So we you know we was we were supposed to like walk for like an hour, but it only lasted like 20 minutes because of what happened to me. So I was outside with my friends and shit, and this is at the end of the day, so like by the time it was over, we were gonna get on the buses and go home. But I was talking to my homie. I don't really remember all my friends' names from middle school, which sucks. I wish I still had a lot of them as friends, but that's not much I really can change about that. I don't really talk to a lot of them, and a lot of them don't even talk to me because I moved. But that's another not really important point. But so we were supposed to be walking, and I was walking with my friend, and I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone because my phone battery ready, but I was walking with my friend, and I was just trying to talk to as many people I could, and I think I did like 4 laps before this all happened, and then after like the 4th lap, I started, I saw where my cousin was at, because she was going to the same school as me at the time. I don't know if she really liked me at the time or something like that. We were cool, but we weren't cool at the same time. I made her mad so many times at that school. Like, I had her scream in the lunchroom because I kept saying no, yes she did or something like that. I was just really annoying. Every kid at that point in time is really annoying. Just trust me, every kid is annoying. And I went to go bother her. I kept smacking her arm, and I'd run away, and I'd come back like a couple seconds later, and I'd smack her again. And I did it like 3 times. And on like the 4th time I was gonna do it the 4th time. And the 4th time I did it, she was like, if you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna go get you. So I'm like, alright, you're not gonna get me. So I ran back, I did it again for one last time. And she's like, alright, I'm gonna come and get you. So she starts to run after me. I start running. I'm hitting the 40, man. I had the burner back then. I was pretty fast when I was younger, but now I'm not as fast as I am. But I was pretty fast, so she wasn't catching up to me. And I started running real fast, and I turned back around to see that she wasn't chasing me no more. So I was still running, but like, because I was gonna run back around and do it again to see I was gonna ask her like why she stopped chasing me. And as I turned back around for me looking to see that she stopped chasing me, I turned back around. That nigga was talking in his sleep. That's funny. But as I was saying, yeah, I turned back around to see. I turned back around to see where I was going, and as I turned back around, I run right into the pole, and I like instantly I'm passed out or knocked out for like a good like 5 to 10 seconds. So I get up, and my cousin, where she was at, she was like on the sidewalk, And when I woke up, she was like right in front of the school. So at that time, I had knew like, something went down. And I get up to see what happened. If anybody saw what happened. A lot of kids probably saw it. They didn't want to laugh because my black ass was bleeding from my forehead, and I didn't realize I was bleeding at the time because I didn't feel it. But until like my cousin's friend whispered to her, like, do you know that does your cousin know that he's bleeding? So she turns to look at me. I try to look up, being dumb, like I'm gonna see my forehead, because obviously you can see your forehead if you look up, duh. But you can't, obviously, if you didn't know that. But I turn to look up and I don't see it, and I wipe my forehead, and that shit starts. I wipe it, like I wipe right where the cut is at, like it's right down to like the white meat, like, not the white. You can see my skull pretty much. That's how bad it was. And I touch it, that shit's hurting and shit, and so I run to go talk to one of the teachers, to let them know, like, I cracked my head open. And I get to them, and like as soon as I start talking to them, my legs is all weak. I fall over, they see that I'm bleeding and shit. They try to catch me, and shit. And they bring me to the front of the school, and they sat me on the grass, and I thought I was gonna die. Personally, I just thought I was gonna die. I was over exaggerating everything, cause the reason why I say is because I closed my eyes for like 2 seconds, and like the world like turned blue. Like when I say it turned blue, like the whole sky was blue. Like not the whole sky, the whole like the school was blue, the kids were blue. I was like, alright, shit, I'm just gonna die. It's over. I'm gonna die at a young age, and fucking. So I'm not saying this out loud, because if I did it, I'd sound really crazy. But I'm just saying it in my head. But they tell me to calm down and shit, because I'm starting to cry. I'm like, all right, man, I need to go to the hospital. And I'm like, did y'all call an ambulance? And they didn't call an ambulance for me. They called an ambulance because some white girl passed out in the gym, which I don't understand how somebody that cracked their head open to their skull is less important than a white girl that fainted in a gym. That doesn't really make any sense to me, but I'm not going to get into that, because I don't have to have an argument with a bunch of people in the comments. There's no point. Just know that it made no sense to me. So the ambulance gets there for the girl, and they tell the guy's like, alright, is the kid okay? Like, he's concerned, like, yeah, they call me for a girl that passed out instead of the kid that's bleeding from his forehead. But they say, yeah, he's fine. His parents are gonna come get him. So they wind up taking me into the school, and the nurse, they brought me to the nurse's office. The nurse had to call my dad's wife at the time, and I failed to mention that when I cracked my head open, they had to bring everybody inside because and everybody went to go play silent ball, and I was kind of upset because they told me that they got to do something fun, and I was in the hospital getting stitches. But I'm not gonna go into that too much detail. But after they called my stepmom, on the phone, I guess she whispers it to her, which once again, I don't know how I heard them whisper. I don't think they was whispering. I think they was just talking. They was trying to talk low, pretty much. And they try to whisper to my stepmom and tell him that he's gonna need stitches, and I've never gotten stitches at this point in my life. So I start breaking down, crying, like I don't want to get stitches. Like I'm crying, my head's hurting, I got a mean ass headache, my forehead's bleeding, and I don't got my backpack. And in my backpack, I had all these Pokemon cards I was planning on trading. I couldn't trade them bitches. And I had to keep them hoes for like 2 more weeks. And I wind up not trading them, but that's not the point. That's really not the point. But yeah. So they tell my cousin to bring me my backpack. She's crying because she thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die personally. I think everybody thought I was gonna die. My shit was down to the skull. That's how serious it was. And my stepmom cousin comes to get me. She takes me from my school to the hospital. And at this point, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna bleed out. I'm gonna die. And she tells me everything's gonna be okay, because my brother at the time, like a month before, had cracked his head open because he was jumping on the bed and he fell off. But he was like a baby, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So they bring me to the hospital, and you sit in the ER, and I'm bleeding from my forehead like really bad. And I sat in there for like a good 5 minutes. I had to wait for the doctor to come get me, and the doctor finally came and got me. She told me I was gonna get stitches, and then even when she told me that, I started crying even more. And then she said I was getting sutures, which I don't know why she said all that. It wasn't that serious. She just told me I was getting stitches, and she wound up putting a needle in my forehead to numb the pain, and I didn't realize it because I wasn't paying no attention to it. I was paying attention, like I was bleeding and, you know, blood was coming down my face. I wasn't paying no attention. And, you know, after she, you know, she did all that, she winds up, you know, talking to me and covering the top of my forehead so I don't see. Like, I'm not looking at her. I'm in the bed and I'm just laying down looking straight ahead, you know, trying to, you know, wait until I have to leave. And, yeah, so I'm in the, you know, I'm in the bed and she's putting the needle through my forehead. I don't feel it because she numbed it, like I said. And, you know, we're talking, having a good conversation and shit like that. And then my grandmother winds up showing up and she starts going crazy because she's like, oh, my baby, you know, cracked his head open, this, that, and the thing. Because I guess I'm like her favorite. I don't know. I really don't know. And, you know, after that, you know, she patches me up and, you know, she tells me that I'm all done. And, you know, she gives me a mirror to show me the stitches. And I think like a month or two later, my dad winds up taking it out and I got the scar on top of my forehead. You know, it's pretty, it's not even that serious, but, yeah, and that's pretty much how I cracked my head open in middle school because I was a little retard and I decided to run and I paid no attention when I was going to hit a light pole. And, you know, that's what I get for messing around. But, I hope y'all liked the video, and, what else was I gonna tell you? My Twitter is below, so go follow that for updates. Add me on PSN. I'll give you my 2K account, and I also play Call of Duty, so I'll give you both of those accounts. Or if you just want to play with me, or if you just want to talk to me, add me on those. Follow me on add me on Snapchat too. And if y'all like this story time, give it a like and share it with your friends. Also subscribe if you're new. And you know, for next game we're gonna go to the top. I mean, I'm trying not to sound tired, but I'm actually like really tired. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm trying to go to bed, but I had to give you all at least a video because I I haven't uploaded in like 2 days, and I kind of felt bad. I haven't really been on my grind like I said I was going to. But like I said, for next game we're gonna come to the top. And if you want to join the gang, message me and we'll do like a tryout. And you know, like I said, if you're better than me or I like how you play, I might put you in it. But if y'all like this Far Cry gameplay that I decided to upload, let me know. And if you want me to do walkthrough, also let me know. But if not, I won't. And if we can get this video to 2 likes, I'll upload another story time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night and be safe. And